Just got back in the house. Just got back in the house. Just want to do a little quick video on the live let me tell you what the live I'm going to be doing today. Anybody wants to come up later on tonight and discuss on the topic of relationships, starting with the papoose and what's happening with Remy Ma. I'll just give you my take on later on tonight what I think exceeding what's transpiring right now because it's still ongoing. And if you're in a desert, you need water. You need water. Let me tell you, there's a panel going on right now, right? Stating that men just think that men are a lost cause, men are being disrespected, and it's an ongoing boring theme. It's boring, and this shit needs to be addressed. If you can't take care of your woman, no, let me scratch that. If you can't take care of yourself, and don't take care of your woman, you don't need to be with a woman. Period. So obviously you didn't learn from the last generation. I don't know what generation y'all came from, but the generation I came from, they were married and they mostly kept to themselves. She did the cooking and the cleaning, he did the hunting and the providing. Simple as that. Sometimes they reverse roles. I everybody thinks in this century you're supposed to relive those times. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna relive any of the times that your parents or your grandparents ever ever did in their lifetime. Um, it's all for a purpose. It was all for a purpose. Certain men don't have a purpose. I mean, it's quite crazy. First, quite confusing. First, you want to you go off looks and you go off what she looks like, whether she has this and has that, and then you use her, abuse her, put her back on the shelf. Next thing you know, you be calling up telling her she'll call you up. Excuse me, fumbling over my words. She'll call you up, tell you that she's pregnant, and you'll be looking for a DNA test instead of saying congratulations because you know it was your responsibility in the first place. Um, Nowadays, it's not all about looks. Well, if it's not about looks, then what is it about? You want her to cook, clean, blah 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 blah. Call you massa and everything. Ain't nothing massa of you. Ain't nothing massa about you. Ain't nothing massa about you. Ain't nothing. What do you have to show for other than a job? Why can't you just be happy with the person that you're with? Why can't you just be happy with if the results are not at least decent or halfway, just be happy that you have her by your side regardless of the situation, because what you want may not be may not be in your range. What she provides for you, uh just be happy with it. What's wrong with just being happy? What's wrong with just being settled? You expecting kings up in this bitch. Ain't nothing kingful about you. Ain't nothing kingful about me. I deserve happiness. Yes. Men deserve happiness. Yes. But for the simple fact of being humble, Just being humble is not enough. Being grateful is not enough. Being grateful and being in the situation the situation that you're in, especially what's going down today in today's society, where you own and control nothing. They're still treating you like different ethnicities are still treating you as 3/5 of a human being. Oh, they shake hands with you, they pray with you, they'll even come to your wedding. At the end of the day, they're all about their alignments with their people, not yours. You will never be in there in a circle. You will never be in the family cookout. You will never be. They'll probably feed you a chicken wing or some shit. What I'm saying is, it's just, we gotta learn to be thankful by the grace of God that we're here, and by the grace of God, I am thankful to have somebody to even lighten my load, because nobody wants to do this shit by themselves. No female wants to do shit by themselves, even though they've been doing it for the longest. Even though they've been doing shit by themselves, pregnated, just had a kid with a kid, dad not being, father not being around. They done did it all by themselves. And all of a sudden you want to demonize them for doing it by themselves. Okay, makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense. Like, if I haven't mentioned it, please drink a lot of water if you're in the desert. And stop drinking it. Stop drinking it in plastic and drink it in one of these. One of these, it has a filter in it. You have to change it every couple of months, but it's worth it. But at any rate, I'm so sick and tired of these hollow ass talks about how relationships ain't working. Well, look at the example of Remy Ma and Papoose. Those two are still in love with each other. It happens. It happens. We're just gonna have to face the fact that not every marriage is gonna last that long. I told you before, stop trying to emulate what what your father, possibly, maybe your father and your mother, but definitely your grandfather and your grandmother, what they've been doing for quite some time, what they've been doing for years. Excuse me. It doesn't work. It's not going to work. We're in a different time and a different age. If you want to get biblical, we are in the last days. If you want to get biblical, if you want to get technical, we're just too damn stubborn. And the stubbornness is going to catch up with us, man or woman. But I hear most men complaining, like, come on now. Come on. And the second thing I'm going to be talking about, again, will be the Carmelo situation and how some of these people are losing their minds. I told you it wasn't going to go away. The trial hasn't even started yet. It wasn't even a mention of any trial yet. We're just going off the possibilities. And shouts out to the amazing Lucas. And shouts out to Reese Waters for even pointing out such. But people all in their feelings, people just, especially white folks. But Shiloh Hendricks, ain't nothing much to say, but she's part of that white supremacy coup. She's part of it. I mean, she's part of that white supremacy. Why is everybody shocked or surprised that she was going to get damn near $250,000. What 90% of white folks are supporting her. Just like 85% of black people are supporting Carmelo Anthony. Y'all shocked? I don't know about y'all generation, but my generation, we seen this coming. I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked at all. But people are still talking about it. Like, what is the trial has not even started yet. And all these humble Negroes. I got a new word for these Sambos. Humbled Negroes. These humble Negroes are coming out of the work. They gonna get a piece of something. What is the benefit of being a Sambo? Please tell me. I think, in my opinion, I'll be talking about it on my channel. I think they've given up. I think certain black folks is straight up giving up because they feel that they're in a very fast, comfortable position. I think they're in a comfortable position in trying to humble other people to get in the same length, the same page as your predecessor. Well, and to prove that, I'm going to be talking about some other things tonight. It's going to be very, very short, but these graduation ceremonies, whether it be high school or college, and you basically got these kids jumping up and down, acting themselves. Leave them alone. What? Why do we have a problem with kids? Well, they're not kids anymore. They're young adults. When they're graduating with honor, we often talk about thugs in the community. How they killing and stealing and shooting each other, and you got kids graduating with honors. And they graduate and something that we used to do. That, now that I think about it, something that we used to do. Once I got my diploma, I walked across that line, stopped a couple pictures, said hi to my mom. It was party time. There's a time and a place for it. It's a time and a place for everything for you to suck my nuts. Leave these kids alone. This is stupid. Damn near every university does this. Even first graders. We don't act like that, but you got people in middle school, people in high school. Once they graduate, it's time to celebrate. And if the university can't allow a bunch of kids who graduated with high honors, and realize these people may not see each other again. They may not see each other again. It's like, I may be in your presence now, but my future will be based on my curriculum and what I choose to do. Ain't nothing gonna stop me from doing. If I want to be if I want to be an RN or have a doctorate degree or whatever it is, unless I have your phone number, you're never gonna see these people again. Some of them you will, some of them you won't. but you're graduating with high honors, and on top of that, you will not see these people again. So why not party like it's 1999? Huh? Why not party? Hell, when I graduated from Sexton High School back then in Lansing, Michigan, the first thing that we did was dance and just enjoy ourselves. And then we went to this fish place, Munchies. We went to Munchies near Old Lansing, right? And we had fish. We had a fucking ball. No, actually, I lied. My mom took me to Red Lobster. The rest of them, they did whatever they did, and I caught them in at LCC, Lansing Community College. And I caught them later on, but they later on did their own thing, and I never saw them again. Sometimes, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, if they have like a Facebook page or an IG page or something like that, you might catch a few of them, but you ain't gonna catch all of them. You're not. You're not gonna catch all of them. So those will be my topics for tonight, just to touch bases, and then I think I might take another vacation because I'm gonna have to cut some fat. Yeah, I might have to cut some fat because my channel needs to continue growing. It's been way too long. And shouts out to Shish Trish and her her channel. She has absolutely taught me a lot. She's taught me a lot about algorithms and shit like that, how to constantly grow your channel without controversy, which I try my best not to get into any controversy at all. Some of these things do trigger me a lot. Especially what's going on in the the White House and the pot when it comes to politics and stuff like that. Hell, I just went to Walmart. It's because it's my wife's birthday, and not Walmart. I'm sorry. I went to Smith's. Everything is expensive. You might as well prepare for it. But it's not affecting us as much. It's not affecting black folks as much. What it is how affecting is it's affecting black people. Not I'm sorry, white people. It is affecting white people. You you mess with the money. You're messing with the money. You're messing with I haven't seen these many white folks um, crash out in a while. Shout out to Soapbox. Shouts out to Brownie. I saw you, Brownie. Shouts out to Mahogany Roots. Mahogany Roots be getting away with a lot, boy. She be getting away with a lot, but I ain't gonna I ain't gonna hock it on her too much. I ain't gonna hock on her too much. I ain't gonna I mess with her all the time. But yeah, I'm gonna those are my two topics for tonight. And oh, by the way, for those who are still on Umar's nuts, let me clarify a couple things. He's not listening to you. He's still doing his thing. still going to universities. And again, you're not doing anything positive for these children. I bet you by the end of the term, by the end of their terms, by the time they graduate, somebody gonna end up somebody. It's not necessarily it's not necessarily because of Umar. It's necessarily the strength that they have somebody that listens to them and is encouraging them further to take control of their destiny and wanting to build something of themselves. I can't trust this generation to build shit. Nothing. It is like what and I have to give credit to Brandon from Pan African Strikes Back. And I don't listen to everything that Brandon says, but I do agree that in order for us to even be part of the conversation when it comes to economics, we could right now, if we paid attention to what's going on in Africa right now with this priority type situation, we can build shit here. We can build our own Dubai. We can build our own fucking Dubai. We will never ever see it translated in our lifetime, but our children's children will, right? We will never see it manifest because we'll be too busy, planning out the blueprints and everything. We will never see it escalate. We will never see it formulate because we'll probably be dead and gone. And the next generation is going to have to take up the slack. But you have to be the one to build the damn thing. Why do I have to go to Dubai when we can have a Dubai here? What they do in the Middle East, we could do right here in America, but we refuse to. If we're not owners, we're consumers. And I don't mind consumerism too much as long as you're consuming our goods. But wait a minute, you can't consume our goods because we don't have no ships. We don't have no planes. We ain't got no boats. Well, as soon as we form one, as soon as we have enough money to purchase one, if we know somebody who's in the military or in the fields of flying planes or owning their own plane or whatever, do they get supported? Nah. Because you want to fly Pacific goods into the United States to benefit your people. Your people. Not anybody else, your people. What do you think Donald Trump is doing right now? And why do you think everything is so expensive? Because of what Donald Trump is doing. Well, people start getting uncomfortable and riots start to happen. Though it's not my fault. I'm chilling. I'm gonna be chilling right here, drinking my alkaline water because let me see. Let me see. You see those right there? I put all of those right in here. Not supposed to drink them out the plastic, but let me not tell you that. But anyway, come support the channel tonight. I'm gonna continue the whole Papoose Remy Ma situation because it's still ongoing, and hopefully I will see y'all asses there. And Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the We-On-Loc Nation channel. I am damn near at 2K. Damn near at 2K. It would be nice. It would be nice this year to reach to 2K, but I'm not gonna put any onus on y'all. I do this for a hobby. I definitely do this for a hobby. Please support the channel, and I will be seeing y'all later on today.